Alright. Let's get started. Sir Banana Shadow, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I'm Nikolaus, and this is the pentester.tv channel where most of the times I'm doing labs, walkthroughs, and security in general. So for today, I'm gonna start another hack the box machine. It's called Snapped. It's a hard one, and it's Linux. And I'm going to start right away the machine, and of course start my VPN. Awesome. So as always, I create a tmax session where I separate my panels. So my first panel, most of the time, it's the VPN connection and all the shared files I could share for the machine. My second tab, it's the scans. Most of the times I'm doing scans here, and I usually create one more, which it's all the exploitation supposed to be. Awesome. Still waiting for the machine. And as always, I will set up the target for this one. Yeah, still waiting for the machine. Awesome. Now I could set it as a target, so I can call target in my commands and should be there. And also I will include the IP snapped with double P, right? Yeah. And the IP address. Awesome. And then I can verify it. Hosts. Yeah, it's there. Awesome. Cool, as always, I'm gonna start with the nmap scan, and I'm gonna save all the output to all ports, and I will name it by the IP. It's in browse mode, so I can still see open ports. I see an 81, so I'm expecting to be a web application, so in that case I always utilize Burp Suite for that. Then to the proxy tab and open the embedded browser. Okay. Cool. And here in history I will see everything that I need. So sometimes I get very weird results in my history and whatever I open in the embedded browser, so I'm gonna keep it a little bit with the regex here, regex with the keyword snapped, so I'm gonna see only the snapped URL. Alright, and we see the page, and yeah, here I'm supposed to see only results from the snapped one, because I'm gonna open other tabs here, so probably I'm gonna search something, so we will see. Awesome. Then maps cap ended, 2 ports only, and this is also the time. Oh, I forgot to create okay, I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna make a directory snapped, move to that one, and I'm gonna move the all ports 65, this one to here. Cool, and then I'm gonna display it again. Cool. So we have only 2 ports, 22 for the SSH and 80 for the HTTP server. Okay, I'm gonna grab this one. Here's the time to open switch to snapped and open Z here. Wait, I need okay, that one. So I need them tabbed. Cool. And I will create a new file, notes, where here I will keep all my notes. So far we start with the ports. Awesome. Cool, so we see a web page here, looks like a landing page. Some cool extensions like Webalizer give us the first approach, what is going on here. So we see Google Font, API, Nginx, Ubuntu, and Nginx as a reverse proxy. So we expect to see an Nginx server here, and also we see the headers. Alright, Nginx server as well. Cool. And see, it's just a landing page, so no further pages. Okay, an email address. Okay, so I'm gonna start doing some GoBuster stuff. So we don't know if it's a PHP page or so. So I'm gonna keep the scan like this. Basically all the formats that we for files we expected to see. So looks cool. I'm only changing the cool. Awesome. Maybe some robots here. Nope. Take a look of the code a little bit, the source code. Hey, Larry Mech, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Okay, basic JavaScript stuff. Okay, Okay. Don't see much stuff here. Maybe we will come back, but for now, let's wait for the Go Buster scan to give us at least something. Otherwise, from Burp Suite, we can start thinking stuff. So we know that there's an Nginx server, so I'm gonna grab this and start searching a little bit about. Some exploits or CVEs for that. Okay, we have some hints. Official CV from Ubuntu. All right. Okay, another CV here, but I think let's start with this one first. So Nginx Plus and Nginx open source have vulnerability in the NGX HTTP rewrite module. Cool. The vulnerability exists when the rewrite directive is followed by a rewrite. Alright. Set the directive and unnamed Perl compatible regular expression. Okay. And an authenticated attacker, along with the conditions beyond its control, can exploit this vulnerability by sending a craft HTTP request. Okay. A high one. Cool. And I also want to open this one. Okay. Let's see if there is an already exploit for that. Nginx spawner. Okay. Copy to a file, cut. Oh, nice. Scans whole Nginx. It finds possible exploits. Cool. Let's use this. Heap overflow. Remote code execution using rewrite. Awesome. We are within the raids. And you just provide a cell. Okay. Let's see the POC. Def main, cool. So takes a host, default this one, port, cmd run, okay, cell to get a cell, listening port, listening IP for the reverse cell. Awesome. The payload, Python one. Starts the listener. Create an array for the candidates, and after enumerate it appends the index and the address. Interesting. And then through all the candidates. If you get a crash from overheap. Okay. Looks promising. Let's say grab it. Let's try this one. Cool. First it's our target, and let's start with cmd to run an ID. Check if it's vulnerable or not. Still waiting for that. Engine is not responding. Okay, let's do how it takes the host. Host. Okay. It's not alive. Port. We need to specify the port. This should be target again. And then port 80. Now looks better. Connected, okay. No crash detected, okay. Keeps going for the loop. Okay, maybe it's not going again. Ah, it's going again. Okay, let's see. So if it's an overheap, so we need to test it multiple times, so that's why it's gonna go a lot of iterations. So let's wait to see if at least we have any crash. In the meanwhile, let's check the other CV, which is a similar one. And also a detection tool here also. Let's create okay, finish all iterations, no luck. Let's try this detection tool. Takes an argument. Requirements. X beans. Usually it's yeah, $1. Okay. And the target. Not vulnerable for that one. Okay. And I think it takes so this one not vulnerable. Maybe I should try the engine exponer to see. And also this one. Okay, since it's a buffer overflow, maybe we should try it more times. Leo Win, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. How is going? My name is Nikolaos and this is the Pentester TV, and I'm doing a hack the box machine called Snapped, and, just enumerating. We found a POC for this CV and try to see if we can get something. Second iteration. I'm gonna try also the Genix Powner. Yeah, why not? And then just run it. Wait. Okay. Always check the install script. We already have Cobuster. I'm gonna create an environment file for that. Okay. And now I'm gonna run install. Okay, cool. Awesome. copy URLs and copy to the file. URL list. It's with the double L. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't have URLs much then. And then, okay, this will remove the okay. It's a Go one. Yeah. I am in the. Okay, so is that a case bin? Yeah, there it is. What? Ah, yes. So this is also templates snapped. Cool. Now it looks better. Cool, and then 10 paths. Cool, it's here. And basically what all this done. Oh, empty. How is that empty? Paths. some other way. Oh. So basically only removes the last one, but okay. So the paths as well, it's there is no path for our case, so we don't need this as well at all. Okay. Yeah. Should not start with. Okay, paths only. And then we just run this command. Snapped. Okay, let's see what this does. No exploits. Okay, it is out of date. Cool. No confirmation for any exploit. And also we get an error. Oh, it's a very old one. That's why. Thankfully, we can remove the folder. But this is interesting. So I'm gonna go for the cell in case because you can only catch it once. Gonna have Penelope running here, and you need to specify listening port and listen IP. Or this one. Don't have to wait. Don't need Penelope then. Okay. Then I don't need this cell. I need only listen IP and port for my cell. Cool. Okay, let's check this one as well. That's a cool tip. Cool. That's promising. Looks cool. Okay, let's grab this. That was not very useful, but I will keep it. And also HTB. Okay, similar situation does. Check the vulnerability as well, so check only. You can use the check only first. So port 80, the IP address of the target, and then check only. Rubber endpoint detected. Awesome. Now CMD or shell to exploit it. Okay. That looks promising. So now if instead of check, let's do CMD and then call the ID. Command ID. Actually, since it's a heap, again, I should try from the beginning to get a reversal. Now maybe I'm gonna break it, or if the overheap goes wrong, I need to reset the box. So yeah, maybe should start if we have a success one, so it's gonna make it a reversal. Now if that fails, or if it's so we have 5 heap offsets, so that's gonna make the Nginx a little bit more aware now. Should I cancel it and run the... Let's see how it goes. But it's vulnerable, so what the check only said, so now I'm wasting time waiting for the 5 attempts to see if we get any... No, actually it's another test. Let's say it like that. It's another test. Three out of 5. Come on. And I'm gonna try also verbose mode. And also, okay. Last try. And now starts the exploitation attempt, okay. Wasted quite a time here. So it takes a while. Four out 5. Come on. Come on. And the purpose. Come on, come on. So no need for this. Okay. 5 out of 5. 10 attempts. Let me also start web content. Set something that there is an API here. API. So it is API plus nothing. Common API 8 points. Files, words, extensions. They should give me something. API. Got user, share, word list, seg list, discover, web, common. Okay, all of this, right? Okay, just all of this. Nothing yet. Come on, come on. Maybe I should stop it and run the shell with verbose mode. API. Found. It's not found. Vulnerable point detected. Where is that in the code? Test. Okay, let's have it running. PI. ¿Cómo? Nothing. RIP Asphalt, thanks for the follow. Please teach me your ways. Actually, it's not my ways specifically. I'm just following a methodology, right? So everyone should do that. And the methodology says enumerate, enumerate, enumerate. So we're just enumerating And after we have something, then we search about it and we see what steps we can do. So yeah, it's really painful job. You don't know anything about cybersecurity? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. If you are interested to learn, so yeah, you can use online training platforms like HTB, so you can learn, and then you can have some experience with machines. So practice and repetition. If you do it all the time, in some time you will learn a little bit about it. But if you're still young and a student, you have all the time in front of your feet. So if you really like it, yeah, just start doing it. So we have tested a lot of things here. What else? Is that yeah? It's yeah? I'm trying to find some word lists to see if I can find any endpoints under the API subdirectory. So I'm trying this one. Maybe directories, quick hints. Let's try API. Okay, here is the what I want. Actions. Endpoints. Let's start with this one. No. Okay, let's see if we have some progress. Still waiting. Does the job. Cool. No. Okay, let's test something else. Actions. Let's start with the beginning. No. Okay. Action uppercase, maybe. No. I just started college studying cybersecurity. I built my own lab with VMs. I have limited content available in Brazilian Portuguese. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, then you can also start your own labs and yeah. But also you need some guidance, so search for the guidance first also and some theory. Yeah. And yeah, most of the stuff are yeah, in English, so yeah, it's always good to know speaking languages, also a programming language as well. Yes, you don't have to give up at all. Oh, you've been in cybersecurity as analyst for over a year. That's awesome. Yeah, we start as an analyst, then we become engineers, and then we become experts. Yeah, be careful with the language, buddy. There is a bot here from Streamlabs, so yeah, try to try to check your spelling a little bit. I don't have yet moderators, so I'm relying mostly on the bot. So thank you for using appropriate words for that. Still going. Okay, what else we can check here? We check the uppercase, endpoint response. Okay, a bigger list, 12,000.3. So Let's see if we have results there. Back to the exploitation. Still is going. Here in Brazil we only have openings for blue team, and even then they are very difficult to get into. Yeah, defenders, right? Okay. Yeah, but you can work remote for any country, right? Especially in your time zone, so you don't have to wake up different time zones. Red team do not have many openings. Most companies only need blue team people. Yes and no. Depends the company. If it's a startup or only working on the defense systems, yeah, but you also need red teamers so you can test your defenses. So if you don't have an internal team to do that, you rely to hire someone else, right? But yeah, that depends. Most of the mature companies, they have both teams, also red teaming to start emulations, and also the blue team for the defenders to protect against the red teamers. And this is a collaboration of those two teams in order to successfully secure the company or the clients of the company. Yeah, depends. Yeah, if you want to be a good blue teamer, a defender, you need also to have red teaming skills, so you can test cases and then find a way how to defend those threats. Okay, let me see again the scan. Okay, nothing. So we don't have endpoints there. But there is a /API endpoint. That was at least what I got. I once saw a pentesting job posting on LinkedIn that asked for years of experience and almost all the most expensive certifications. Yes, certifications will open the door for the HR. But yeah, LinkedIn also, yeah, you can find a lot of applications there. And probably if you don't have certifications, or if you are still junior, a beginner one, you should target junior positions for that. Probably that application you saw, it was for a medium or senior level. But yeah, you can also target, and you can get alerts. You can specify alerts for the on LinkedIn, and you can specify junior positions, and every time there is a specifically target country, of course, and you will get notifications for that. I know junior positions are not easily found, but yeah, if you have patience, or at least during that time, you can increase your skills, and from junior to become a meteor, and then you have more chances to get a job. Cool. This wasn't. I'm trying to see if there is endpoints there. So I look desperately for that. Cool. Still going here. One thing I noticed, the foreign junior is a Brazilian senior. Brazil is way behind. Yeah, RIP. So yes, it's an HTB academy machine, a retired one. So let me show you. So during the streams, we are only allowed to stream retired machines, so you need a VIP plus for that. So yeah, that's the box. And this is a, yeah, forgot to mention, this is a hard machine, so yeah, that's why so far we don't have much luck. And also good to mention, when I'm doing medium, hard or insane machines, takes more than one stream to finish the box. So yeah, probably we're gonna have a second part for this one. You have to go, have a good live stream. I will be back another day. Thank you so much. What's your name? Diib. Diib. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrongly, but yeah, thank you so much for being here. Philippe. Okay, Philippe, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, you can come again whenever you want. I plan on being a content creator for blue team stuff next year. Most people only make videos on red team stuff, I see. Yes, that's true, but we still have some blue teamers. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's correct. We mostly see the exploitation part rather than the remediation or the mitigations from the other side. Okay, all exploitation attempts failed. So that means that the ASLR is enabled. Try brute forcing. Okay, maybe. Different Nginx configuration. Version is not vulnerable, or a WAF is blocking exploit. Okay, so we don't have much luck here. And this is test and it's always not found, so I'm wondering where it... Yeah, the web server is an Nginx. There is an exploit version for that. We check it with okay, let me go exploitation here. We had the check only for the Nginx Rift HTB. So the check only says that appears to be invulnerable raids. The vulnerable API endpoint, but after I'm doing slash I don't see any endpoints, so, and also vulnerable endpoint detected, so it sends a hype for that. So that's why I'm checking this one, because it is vulnerable to this one. State cell target. So yes, it's already in use, so it means it's gonna pop up here, thankfully. Yeah, I only have 50 minutes left for today, so we will see how it goes, and we will continue tomorrow as well. But I would like to have at least some progress. Okay, we have another here exploit. So after API, whatever we add, it's gonna make it vulnerable. Same exploit here. No other sub files, so that's our way. So it's the nginx, so we test the nginx for that. And since it's a heap exploitation buffer, doesn't mean that it works every time. I mean, it needs some triggering. That's why the attempts but we will keep looking. Well, this repository looks cool. It has some of the latest ones. Probably I'm gonna save it. Let's put it in the bookmarks. It's a bypass, this one. If there is a bypass, so I mean if there is an ASLR for that, so probably we need a bypass. And this when it's off. VMRC also. Okay, let's see that. Recommended, so this is also useful. All the tools. I'm gonna grab this as well. Maybe we need to bypass the ASLR. Overflow the buffer. Enter C. Yes, something like that. Yeah, we know the heap addresses that are vulnerable and they are not allocated the memory correctly, so yeah. So I'm gonna try this one as well. This has a bypass for the ASLR. Maybe it's an ASLR. Okay. Clone this one. And CD to this one. And we need bypass. We will include more ones. So the host is our target. port it's 80, and we're gonna do the reversal. And I hope it's the same approach. Cell L host L port, cell listen IP and listen port. So we have cell listen IP, our VPN IP, and listen port which is 444. Is there also verbose mode? Target post cell. Also delay victim body target, so no verbose, right? Verbose. Verbose, no verbose mode, okay, that's cool. So I'm gonna stop this one, because if we run it together it's gonna make a mess. So I'm gonna run this one with the bypass. Let's wait for that. So the bypass is probably has a different hex heap offsets, and it does some jumps to bypass it. Not crash detected, okay. And it tries again. Some more actually arguments. Can specify heap base. Maybe we should we will see how it goes. Leap base, maybe the default one. So we have some more options here. The victim body, use a large upload victim request with a real pool, okay. Have some more options. Yeah, we will see. No grass. Number of low address bytes to overwrite. It's 6 by default. Lib base. Okay, let's see the readme again. Okay, let's try with off. First port and sell. Okay, that's target. But we get some results. exploit what it does. I'll read template. Target port. We can specify the port as well here, just in case. CMD. That's weird. I'm expecting to find something. Oh, Nice. Pebble, thanks for the raid. Welcome, welcome, raiders. So, hello everyone, I'm Nikolaus, and this is the Pentester TV channel. Yes, thank you so much for the raid, Pebble. Thank you so much. And thanks for all the follows, guys. So, yeah, I'm doing a hard machine, the Snapped. It's a hard one, and it's a Linux. So I'm still enumerating some stuff. I figured out some Nginx server on it, which is vulnerable. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the follows, guys. Thank you so much. Agent 57, yeah, thanks Pebble again for the raid. Thank you. There is a bot, guys, here in the chat. I don't have moderators yet, so I'm relying mostly on the bot. So yeah, please be careful with caps, and yeah, thank you so much for that. So yeah, welcome. The bot got you timeout. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not banning too much easily, but yeah. Let's hack the bots. If you want to confuse the bots, yeah, you can. I think the most punishment I have, yeah, it's only timeouts. I think, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't remember what restriction level I have put there. So yeah, don't please don't test don't test the bot yet. So okay, so I have tried a lot of things. First thing that I tried was to make sure that this Nginx it's vulnerable first. So this is the command, but it was for a previous one. So the other POC. Yeah, this is the one. So the check says that it's yeah, the check says that it appears to be in a vulnerable range. So I'm targeting this CV, which does a heap buffer overflow in the rewrite module. So I have tested some exploits for that. Yeah, still doesn't work, so I'm trying to figure out why, but it seems vulnerable by the version. So yes, and I found another CV for that, which has some bypasses as well. So this is with the bypasses, and I have tested so far. Yeah, I have tested also a lot of fuzzing to figure out if there is any API endpoint there. No luck so far. So that's the recommended for the with the bypass, with the ASLR bypass. Maybe there is an ASLR bypass here, so I'm also trying this one. Yeah, I could not start because the port is already bind, so if we get a reversal, we will get it here using Penelope for that. We will see how it goes. Yeah, guys, I was having a plan to enter the stream for today. Suppose, yeah, this book it's really hard. Of course, it's gonna take more than one stream in order to solve it. But I just wanted to have some progress. And yeah, since you are all here, folks, I don't want to leave you right now, so I'm gonna extend a little bit for another 20 minutes at least, or half an hour, so we can struggle together here. But please don't spoil too much for me. If you want to give me a hint, give me just a hint, because I go completely blind for this, for all the boxes actually. But yeah, but please don't spoil it too much for me. Just give me a small hint that it will make me figure out how to solve it. For now, we have tested the exploit with no bypasses, tested the exploit right now with ASLR bypass. We will see how it goes, but I always keep in mind to run some API fuzzing here, so I am still looking for maybe an endpoint here, but I don't know. Keep up the good work. Yeah, thank you. If this is for me, I'm trying. So yeah, thank you. Common endpoints, I trust this one. I run it. Common TB backups. I don't know, maybe we should try it. No, I'm not the one who comments on the resumes on Reddit. No, that's not me. Maybe not. Yeah, that's not me. Maybe directories. Let me try this one. It's a big one, so I don't have a Reddit account. Maybe it's someone else. I don't have a Reddit account. Yeah, maybe a different person, but that's okay. So the script is still running. Oh. Okay. No crash detected, so we don't have a crash. And this is since it's a heap overflow, so that means we need to run it multiple times, and maybe we should figure out more about the addresses. If we check the code, we see some details about the hex addresses. And let me also check the POC. That's okay for the file. Okay, let's try this one as well. Okay. So this is target. No shell. Then it's exploit. CMD. Just run an ID for now. Let's see. Failed. We do not determine PHP FPM worker. So no luck for this one as well. And also we have the RC with no bypass. Yeah, maybe we need to specify the heap and the lib base for that. That's why we probably don't get something back. I saw it also from the other exploits that we can add more stuff. Okay, so this is the pattern. Yeah. When the pool is destroyed, the corrupted cleanup pointer invokes the system command, so and executing the process, the command. Maybe we need to find the heap base, the lib base, and the system offset for those, because it's the specific one, so we will try this as well. Yeah, let's grab this one as well. But I think it's most of the cases the same, but it has different specified heaps addresses. Or just are the same. So it looks the same. Okay, so for this one, oh, those are different. The libc base is different, I think. Yeah, looks different. So I'm gonna try this as well. Is that the one I need? Yeah, and lib base, heap base, and offset. Lib base, there is no offset here. System offset. Plus system address. Okay, let me grab this as well. It's almost identical, but yeah. And we will try with this. Otherwise, we need to find the lib base for this case, so that it was no, it listens. I forgot to change the port, but it listens. And god damn it. The host, it's not that. So the host, it's our target. Port, it's that one. Cell, listening port, our own. Port, we have the Penelope running. Okay, let's try this one. Trying the heap on specific. I'm gonna need a debugger for that to get the heap base and the libc addresses. maybe. Question, guys. How is the music, the volume? I mean, you can hear it. It's too much. So it does arrange. Another goal for the followers has been reached, so thank you guys for all the follows. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, nothing yet. So, yeah. We will see what to do next time. So, I have to end the stream. I'm gonna continue on this box tomorrow as well. So, check out the schedule for that. I'm streaming almost every day, and if I'm skipping a day, I will mention it in the schedule so you know for sure when this is the day. As always, I would like to introduce you the pentester.tv page, where you can see some stuff here. There is a scheduler here as well. It mentions when I'm gonna be live. Also, you can see here that there is also the status of the live. I have also a player here where you can see it from pentester.tv as well. You can connect with Twitch, and also I have a terminal here where, among other commands with the help command, there is a challenge here to capture a flag, so feel free to check out the page and play around with the flag. It's an easy one. You can submit it as well, and you will get a badge here in the title of the terminal that the challenge has been solved. You can reset the challenge, you can do it again. I'm having some plans to update the challenge once per month or every 2 months, bi-monthly. We will see how it goes, but yeah, feel free to check this challenge as well. And yeah, also another good thing that I would like to mention is that I have a book notes cheat sheet for that, so you can visit that page. Mousepunk to 25, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you guys. Welcome raiders. I'm Nikolaos and this is Pentester TV. I'm about to end the stream, so thank you so much for being here. You can visit the book.tv, book.pentester.tv. There is some notes here and some useful functionality. For example, if you have a target, you can paste the target here and the IP of your box here, and also specify a port, and all the commands about the reversals or Active Directory enumeration commands, you will see that it auto populates with a target and your local IP and reverse port. And also, if you want more variables, if the command includes a username or a password, you can provide those variables here as well. And of course there is a shortcut command K, where you can search for reversals, for example cells, and you will see most of the commands here. I'm planning to update the nodes pretty soon, so I will include more commands, more techniques, everything that is useful for CTFs or for your daily job. So yeah, what else? Also for the web, I have some most of the common vulnerabilities, but the main difference for that is that also we check the vulnerable path, we see why it's vulnerable, how to detect it by the code, then how to exploit it, and at the very end also the fix, how to fix the vulnerability. I'm working as an application security engineer, so most of the time I'm doing AppSec stuff, so code reviews, pen tests, and those kind of things. So remediation is also part of my job, and yeah, so we need to know how to fix stuff and how to include remediation steps in our reports, so always it's good to know how to fix the code for that. And this is for almost every vulnerability. Zest 064, thanks for the follow. So yeah, along with exploitation steps and payloads and vulnerable code, you can find also fixes, how to fix the vulnerability. So yeah, please feel free to check out this page as well, along with Pentester TV. So yes, thank you so much guys. So that was it for today. I'm planning to have tomorrow stream as well at 8 o'clock Central European summertime. I live in Europe, so it's the time I stream. So yeah, feel free to visit the pages, and thank you so much again for all the flows. That was it for today, and as always, stay healthy, stay sharp, and I will see you in the next one. Take care guys.